Welcome back to Classic Britain. Now, this is something I've been wanting to film for quite some time. Now, I apologise in advance if I sound a bit nasally. Basically, I've got a bit of a cold that I'm still fighting off. But, yeah, so hopefully my voice isn't too unbearable. Any more than it normally is. Yeah, so this is a gigantic 20-foot-long Daimler Majestic Major Limousine. And not only is this a very rare car, it's a very powerful one, because this thing has a gigantic Hemi V8 in it. Now, it's basically the same Hemi as the inner Daimler 250 and SP 250 Dart, as well as the Daimler version of the Mark II Jaguar, but it's significantly bigger. I think it's 4.6 litres. But it's a very rare car. It's been sat here for about 3 years or so. And in this video, we're going to see if we can get her going again. Now, this is another one of Andrew's things. Well,
not mine.
No, yeah, Chris's things. How many of these are there? Not many, right?
I'm not sure. You would have to speak to Chris about that one. I know this is number 18.
Off the assembly line.
Off the production line. Yes.
All right. So what's the story on it?
Chris bought it at the outbreak of COVID. It came here. We discovered that even though it ran and drive, the brakes were non-existent. So we set the Dunlop calipers off. They've been rebuilt. And from what I understand, he's waiting for bits for the servo now.
Oh, okay.
Mechanically, it's good. Bodily, it wants work. And the chassis is excellent because it's like iron girders.
That's just really strong, big chassis.
Yeah.
How long is it? 20 foot?
I think it's about 20 foot long, I think.
And what does it weigh?
I hate to think. It had to come here on a big wagon.
So it's
huge,
close to 3 ton, right?
Yeah,
probably.
I'd imagine so.
Wow. Wow. So what's the plan with it? Because Chris does weddings, right?
He does weddings, classic car hire, so I believe he's going to get it restored here and then use it. I believe he's going to change the colour combo.
Yeah, maybe black and something like that.
No, he's thinking more maybe maroon and cream.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Or maybe light blue and dark blue. He hasn't quite decided yet.
So there's the Majestic Major, and then there's the Limousine. They're different cars, right?
Yes, they are, yeah.
So the Limo is very rare. Right?
Yeah, from what I can understand, from what I've read, is these weren't converted to limousine. They were built as a limousine.
Right, okay.
So there's no cut and shut in. It's a complete...
No, it's a...
Yeah.
Let's just hop into the dry of the barn a minute and take you a look around this thing. So first thing, the front of this thing is just so impressive. Now, my friend Lucas had a Daimler Conquest, and Daimlers, it's always easy to tell a Daimler because they got this very famous, distinctive, crinkly grille. Yeah, the car has to be like 6.5 foot wide. I mean, it is massive. It's absolutely huge. This bonnet's probably 4 foot. I mean, it is absolutely huge. Do you mind lifting up the bonnet?
Chris has also bought a massive stock of parts for Daimler Major Majestics. So if anybody's got a Major Majestic and is stuck for parts, if you give Sheldon a message and he'll forward my information on.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a proper engine there. So this is the big Hemi. Now, these engines are really, really difficult to get parts for.
They're very expensive.
And yes, and very expensive. A friend of mine, well, not a friend of mine, a guy I know, I talked to, he races a dragster with a 250 Daimler V8, and he said it's just a shame that the parts aren't available, especially for these, the bigger ones, because they are a masterpiece of engineering. I mean, they are a really good engine. I don't know what they make. Don't know what they make power-wise. What, 250, 300, something like that?
From what I can remember is they never knew from factory because the dynos didn't go up that far then.
So we'll never know.
No.
Yeah, probably two. I think the big one's probably 250-ish.
I
Maybe more. You have this huge. I mean, it is massive. I'm just trying to convey the scale of this car. Huge frying pan air filter on it. Radiator's massive. Oh, I think the Hemi is just the best looking engine. I mean, look at that. Your plugs all exposed in your rocker covers. Huge SUs. I think these are Jaguar ones. HS8s maybe. Or D8, D8, sorry. Yeah.
Work on the diaphragm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're just fantastic. Fantastic. Probably the best, I would say the best, one of the best British engines ever made is Edward Turner's 250 Daimler V8. The police force used a little SP250 Darts. They were light, they were fast, very bomb-proof engines, really, really strong. God. There's actually a lot more space in this engine bay than you would think.
All this on both sits a clip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, your heater, blower, all that sort of stuff. Well, let's take a look inside this thing. Now, obviously, cars of this era and of this level of luxury are known for their interiors. And this car's no different. You've got your beautiful real wood capping, gigantic steering wheel. God, it's like driving around in a radiogram. Automatic, of course. Not a pre-select box like the Conquest. It's just a full-on automatic gearbox. Got all your controls. Oh, that's fantastic. So here's your tachometer, your rev counter. You've got your clock, your fuel gauge, your water gauges. 5 million different switches for your panels and all that sort of stuff. I think, yeah, that's your petrol reserve. Does this have 2 tanks in it?
One tank with 2 pumps that feed each side of the tank.
Oh, okay. I mean, this thing is just vast. But we look in the back, and this is what you really want to see. I would if my hand wasn't cold. Can you oblige?
We know you're weak.
Yeah, definitely. There's even a little step. So you step up there, and then you step in the car. It's got your folding jump seats at the back. So I think this is a bench seat at the front. So you could probably fit like 9 people in this thing.
Chris has got an electric dividing glass too.
Oh, cool. That goes up like that.
Yeah.
That's proper cool. Got your handrails as well. I mean, look at that. That is literally an armchair. I mean, that is massive.
Comfortable to sit in.
Yeah, I can imagine. God, just look at that interior. That's fantastic. I really like this as well. This is cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I haven't got a clue.
It looks like your door pull, but you would have thought you could just grab onto the handle, but there we are. It looks like something's fallen on it at some stage, isn't it?
This is how Chris bought it. The condition you see now is exactly how it was purchased. It was put in here to stop it from getting wet inside the car.
Yeah. I will say, the rear is very attractive. I like the fact that the wings are sort of in behind where the boot lid is. That's really cool. Is the boot open?
No. Gotta get the key.
That's a typical handle, isn't it? Tow bar as well.
The guy it came off, I believe, was using it to tow a caravan to go on holiday with.
I dread to think the MPG he was
Yeah.
getting. What do you think? 8?
8.
8 to the gallon.
Easily 8. Yeah.
So what do we need
Big
to...
bruiser.
Yeah, oh yeah. So what do we need to do in order to get this thing to go?
Chris borrowed a voltage regulator box off it that he's purchased a new one, and the old one can go back on. So fit that battery in, and should be no reason why it doesn't go.
Bit of fettling, maybe?
No, it usually fires up pretty good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Right, me and Andrew were both jump scared by a rat that was living inside the boot. So that was pretty terrifying. Yeah, me and Andrew aren't very fond of rats. Probably my biggest phobia, in fact. People are like, oh, what about pet rats? I'm like, it's still a rat. A rat is a rat is a rat. But I do like the movie Ratatouille. That's a good movie. Anyway, so yeah, what we're doing now is we've robbed the battery off the Nuffield tractor, hooked up the little jump pack, and with a bit of luck, it should be enough to start the big Daimler. Yeah. So we just turn the ignition on.
Yeah.
Very cold today.
Not whining.
Yeah, this car suits you more than the MG. A little MG. Are the pumps working?
Oil light's gone off.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it turns over. Are the fuel pumps electric?
Yeah.
Where are they located? In the boot lid, alright. Oh yeah. In the corner there, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Just a bad connection, maybe?
No, they just stopped working at SUs, aren't they?
Give them a tap.
I have.
That's the same fuel pump those big Jaguars have, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
They're quite good. They're pretty simple. Simple things. But it does turn over. We can get some fuel in it and get the pump to work. I'm confident it... Huh? You think?
Yeah.
That might be an idea. Is there fuel in the tank?
Yeah. There's no fuel in the tank. I think there's fuel in the tank, but we've got a drum there with fresh fuel in.
So we do that then?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, we're going to use another fuel pump. And that way we can hopefully get things to work.
I've had issues with the pump before.
Which one? There's two, right?
Yeah. So they just fail to... I have to take them apart, I think, and play about, and they work.
Yeah. Alright, well we'll see you in a bit then, I think. Right, we've got some more fuel, so give it another go.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Why not? Oh, loose terminal. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this gallon's going to last very long, do you?
No.
Oh dear. Take two.
Got no ignition.
That's weird. It ran 2 seconds ago. Did something just fall off? No. That's so strange. But there's still plenty of juice in that battery, obviously.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Put the jump pack on. Time's out.
Maybe it's a bit low. Maybe. But that wouldn't explain why there's no ignition, surely.
No.
That's very weird. It started up so easily
Yeah.
before.
Might be a fuse gone or something.
You think? Try it again.
Dead battery because of ignition now.
Try it again, I guess. How weird. Go on, girl. You got this. Choke, maybe? Yeah. Needed some choke. Well, that is a nice deep rumble. That's nice, that. That sounds really lovely. A little bit cold, a bit shaky. Sounds really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
coolant in it? That does sound lovely. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Rover V8, but when you compare it to the sound of like a Hemi or a Chevy, you know, even these big Rover V8 guys will say, yeah, they're different worlds. They're completely different worlds. I can only describe the Hemi and the big Yank Tank V8s as more of a gurgle. The Rover V8s don't make that sound. It sounds really well though. Very smooth. Got to warm up a little bit. It's a very smooth engine, isn't it? Can you give a couple gentle revs maybe when it's got a bit of temperature in it?
Yeah. Got a hand throttle too.
It's got a hand throttle.
Yeah, so you could throttle so rapid. Without the on steady.
Give us some gentle revolutions in a minute. That's a proper deep roar. Oh yeah. Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Burning off something or other.
Shit, oil, all kinds.
That's a proper smooth running engine, that. Beautiful engine. Lovely and smooth. As I said, this will make a great car for weddings. 100%. Alternator's even charging, look. Just a little bit cold, no temperature in it yet. That is a silent idle. Bit too low there. Huh? That's a hand throttle there.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Does the thermostat work?
Should do, yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any temperature in it yet. Give it a few more revs and I think we're good. Oh yeah, that's a nice sound. She's a bit smoky, but that's a really healthy engine, you can tell. Very even exhaust beat. Bit more smoky from that exhaust than the other one. That's just mint. That is absolutely lovely. if I had the money, I'd buy an SP250, the little two-door sports car, and put the big 450 in it. People have done it.
Car's a bit sticky.
Yeah. Happy as a clam, isn't it?
It is.
So, out of curiosity, how many litres of paint do you think it's going to take to paint this?
I hate to think. I really hate to think.
A lot.
Yeah, it's got to be medium blasted first. And then stripped out.
It's not going to be a cheap paint job, that's for sure.
No. But he's got some other cars to do first. This one held back because we both had different issues with either health or looking after parents.
Life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. One of them things.
Well, I'll give it a couple more revs, I'll go around the back. I think we're good. Yeah. Perfect. I bet that was probably a litre worth, wasn't it?
Most likely.
Well, I think we're good, aren't we?
Yes,
We've done well.
Yeah. Always starts this. Never fails.
I can't believe how well it runs.
Yeah.
It's unreal, isn't it?
It just, I think, wants plugs or leads or bits and bobs to make it a bit smoother.
If you had to guess how many litres of paint, how much would you guess?
Wouldn't like to say.
10.
There's going to be a very big drum of epoxy primer.
Oh
I
yeah,
know that
I
much.
can imagine.
I will knock it off.
Yeah. Straight away. That's unbelievable. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to loathe and despise, like and subscribe, comment down below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this and you want to support me, you can do on channel memberships. And oh, the steering column adjusts, that's very cool. And until next time, thank you for watching, and bye for now.